Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Ward Radio. I'm your host, Cardinellis, and today I'm joined in the studio by Brittany the Shadow, as well as Jonah Barnes, the associate professor of all things apocryphal. And we've got a hilarious reaction video for you guys. Behold, you may not have realized this, but indeed, I present to you the sequel of Friends as told from the Book of Mormon perspective, none other than Brethren.
So everybody thought Jerusalem was great. God told Lehi that they got to move away. Laban and Lemuel said they'd rather die.
They'd rather die.
Yes, was his reply. Yeah, I will go and do.
I'll go and
commands of the Lord. I will go and do. On a boat in a storm.
Who made this?
Wait. There's your answer right there. Joseph Smith Jr. Joseph Smith Jr. That's who did it.
That was good. I actually really liked that. Sometimes when you say, I want your reaction, I'm like, this is going to be stupid or this is going to be correct. That was actually really good. I liked that.
That was freaking hilarious.
It shows him sailing away.
Was that not? It's like,
it's so good.
So babe, I have to say, guys, mad props to my wife for agreeing to come in and do a reaction video when I said, hey, babe, you got to see something and I want to get your reaction live.
No, you and Jonah both came in and you were like, hey, you got to come to the studio.
You got to see this.
You got to react to this. And I'm like, hey, what's the topic? And they said, Friends. And I was like the TV show? And they were like, yes. And I was like,
you were a
okay.
So is Friends really responsible for the degeneracy of all women from the late 1990s to the early 2000s?
I love the show Friends.
Yeah, I know. So you asked who made this, and actually Jonah, here it is. He's got his title card at the end. It says song, music, and it's covered up by the YouTube logos here. But song parody Peter C. Davidson.
Yeah, Peter C. Davidson is a young filmmaker. Actually, he's done a whole lot of stuff. He works for the Western Governors University. This is just what we're finding online. Yeah. But talented guy. I mean, that 58-second clip, there was a lot of editing. He had to look through a lot of footage.
Seriously?
It's so well done.
So I'm going to pull it up in front of the screen here so everybody can see. But basically, here you go. We're finding all of these little golden nuggets.
So good.
Online lately. I don't know what it is. But it's Peter C. Davidson music with only 681 subscribers.
That is a criminal.
What was up? Like Pokey Flash only had 1.5K when we found him. Thumb Follow Me, those crazy animators are like sporting 2.5K subs. Yeah. This brother hasn't crossed into YouTube monetization territory with 1,000 subs yet.
Wow.
But the video does have 53,000 views over the past 2 years, my man.
Because it's so good.
Well, how did we not see this before?
You know what he's going to do? You know what he's done, Peter?
What?
You know what you've done? You have ruined the Book of Mormon LDS produced videos for me forever now. I'll always think, Soraya like, I'll always think of that now.
Hey, dude, you've got good bass. Maybe we should do some vocal harmony with this afterwards.
All right.
So, your first thoughts, babe, as the resident Friends expert, did it maintain the vibe? Did it maintain the ethos of Friends?
I thought it was really good. I loved the lyrics. I liked that this was his reply. I will go and do. That was hilarious.
Okay. Would you watch the sitcom if it came out streaming on Ward Radio, Brethren?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really like The Chosen, and now you got The Brethren. That's gonna be, I don't know. You know?
Ooh,
Throw down.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
There'll be 8 seasons in the wilderness,
dude. And I cannot. I just utterly cannot get over the opening title card. Dude, that was so spot on. How did he make the font?
looks perfect.
That literally looks so good. It is painful. And what's funny is I remember when I first saw the end title card right here, lyrics and song parody by Peter C. Davidson. I was like, is that just making a joke? If Pete Davidson were actually an apostle, would he be called Peter C. Davidson?
I thought that first. I was like, Pete Davidson? I'm like, really, Pete Davidson? Like, is that really his name, or is he, Yeah, but that's really his name.
I looked him up, and no, legitimately, it's Peter C. Davidson. And then I immediately thought, oh, dude, man, good luck getting email addresses. Good luck getting a website with your name. You will be dwarfed.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he ends up becoming such a big director that he dwarfs Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, this guy with this much talent, he's probably on his way to dating that Rajakowski chick.
Now, does anybody remember what Pete Davidson, this comedian, actually ever did? What did he ever do? How did he get famous? All I know, what?
SNL. Right?
Yeah, there was a lot of questions where how is he funnier than anybody else on SNL? Yeah. I swear, I think he was a diversity guilt hire. There was enough executives there that had been poor parents towards children that looked like Pete Davidson that they just thought that by giving Pete Davidson a job, they were just atoning for their sins.
Somehow. Yeah, I don't remember him ever doing. People are like, oh, he's the guy who dated this person. And you're like, oh, who's okay?
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
And then he dated that person. And you're like,
dude, that brother has said no to so many babes that he should have held on to.
And he just dated Kim Kardashian. But then they broke up.
So all his fame is just association with other famous people?
Well, he's legitimately funny.
Yeah.
He's basically Sam from First Nephi. He doesn't ever do anything or say anything. All he ever does is just he's close to Nephi. And that's his claim to fame.
Well, he famously ran off stage when Donald Trump was there, or there was some kind of Trump joke that was getting done or something. I don't remember what it was, but he literally put his hat down and just walked off stage because he was like, I don't want to be associated with this. And that was back before Trump became what he was and, is the phenomenon that he is now. But yeah, I
like Pete Davidson. I think he's funny.
Yeah,
also,
he's funny.
I feel bad. His dad, did you know his dad died in 9/11?
Oh, no. Did he really? Oh, that's
yeah.
so sad.
I can't remember if he was a firefighter or a cop or something, but he was in one of the towers or something.
Well, I know that he's an authentic New York guy. I mean, he's straight up Staten Island, if I'm not mistaken, which is an underrated borough. It's the forgotten borough. Staten Island is actually, in my opinion, it's got many redeeming qualities that go unsung in the politics of the tri-state area.
Well, I don't think the modern day Sam Pete Davidson holds anything against Peter C. Davidson. This dude has made a bunch of short films. That's why he's not updating his YouTube channel a whole lot, because he's off making short films and animations and all kinds of stuff.
And he's a stud. So anyway, Pete, we'd like to know Peter C. Davidson. You sound like an apostle waiting to happen in 2035. You could be our first filmmaker apostle, and we want to interview you here first on Ward Radio, unless you've turned into a flaming woke scold. Who knows? A lot can happen in the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot can happen.
And that happens.
COVID made a lot of people's brains turn into pudding. We don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's watching this right now I want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we'd love to see more of your stuff. We'd love to check you out. I've had some really cool filmmakers actually send up some really interesting links. Have they not, Jonah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, all kinds of, some have been
lackluster.
Horrible.
Some of them
have been pretty good. We're looking
kind
at
of like a Boy Scout filmmaking merit badge project, and others have been amazing. We're actually going to be
rude.
So was the links they sent us.
Yeah,
they were offensive to one's eyeballs and senses. Okay. So anyway, this has been totally awesome. Please, let's keep the conversation going below. Let us know what you guys thought of this. Do any of you guys know this mythical Peter C. Davidson filmmaker that's out making hilarious parodies?
I gotta watch it one more time. Can we?
You want to watch it one more time
as an outro or something? Can we just play it again?
Okay, yeah, we'll watch it one more time. For this and more, please check us out at wardradio.com.